days later.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Bond, and we back again today. So today is day 2 of the ban. Yesterday I had a bit of feedback I got from the devs, so I decided to make a video on it for you guys, so you guys get a full update as to the injustice that is going on right now. So they already banned me for 7 days. 2 days gone, it's on the 5th day, right? Now, I decided to make a forum post and bam, look at what happened. I got a 24-hour ban on the forum as well. So they totally don't want me to talk about it. They basically just saying, take your ban and shut up. Plain and simple. But bro, if it is like this can be fixed on it physically and emotionally, I would say, affecting players in the game, people just won't want to play the game. I have a good bit of my friends messaged me and was like, they're not even online right now because I'm not playing the game and nobody really playing PvP right now, bro. So it's like, it's going to affect people. But let me show you guys exactly why I got banned on the forums now. So, when they originally banned me on the game, I made a forum post about it because I want other players to know. And I know this was a bit sketchy because posting on the forums would have consequences. But I just didn't know what the severity of the consequences would have been. But I'm not gonna take a ban that I didn't see was necessary and sit and be quiet about it and say nothing. So I made a forum post about it. So this basically was my forum post where I basically explained that I got a 7-day ban simply because I posted about how players are annoying us in the zone and that's how they should basically implement a private TDM room where you could create your own rooms and stuff so you could choose who you want to PvP with now. So this was my suggestion. I also openly explained that to avoid unnecessary players from joining the TDM, I had to take it out of my self to create 4 different accounts and log in to be able to fill up the rooms to boot out other players so that me and my friends could have a good room of PvP without other players coming to interrupt us basically. So I made a post about it. They removed that post and they banned me for 7 days for simply filling up the TDM rooms with my 4 other accounts. Then I posted about the ban, and they was like, "Oh, how you want to talk about we banning you? We banning you from the forum too." So now I got banned from the game, and then because I talked about the ban on the forum, they banned me from the forum as well. So I was like, "Nah, bro, I not sitting quiet with this." So I mean, I can't talk about it in game, of course. I can't talk about it on the forum, but I could talk about it on my channel. You know, they can't take my channel from me. So, and then you guys know what the updates are basically. So I sent that email to SDS, right? The email was basically just explaining the whole situation, just like in the forum here, right? I sent the YouTube link of my original video for those of you guys who didn't see the original video of how I got banned. You could check it in the description. I will link the first video in the description. But for those of you guys who already watched it, right? So I sent SDS a message basically explaining what I explained on the forum as well, right? They banned me on the forum saying that don't post anything concerning bans on the forum to message us directly. So I sent that email to them. I explained to them, I sent them the link showing them the videos of the players harassing us, showing them that I created my alt accounts and I logged in to fill up the room simply because I didn't want to play with specific players. I wanted to play with me and my friends only. Because again, all we asking is for us to get a simple update where we could create rooms with specific players who we wish to PvP with. Simple as that. Right? So I explained all this in the email for them. So I also asked them to explain to me the reason why they banned me as well, because I wasn't sure whether it was because I was using like 5 accounts at once. But I had a high expectation that that is what it was. And my friends also told me to have something called botting, right? Where basically if you log into multiple accounts using the same IP address, it would devs will kind of see it as suspicious activity. So I understand that. But I explained to them what it was. I did all this in my first video, but I just giving you guys a summary. So I explained to them what it was. It wasn't me botting, it was me just filling up the room so that other players couldn't join and stuff. It wasn't me trying to be no mischievous or scandalous stuff or something I was trying to do now. Right? And this was the email I got. So they basically said that They reviewed their account, right? And the account was indeed suspected of violating their policies and causing unfair PvP advantages, as you guys could see here, right? This ban is a result of causing unfair PvP advantages by having multiple accounts not participating in active PvP matches. Basically, let me break this down for you guys. They banned me specifically because I had multiple accounts in TDM that was doing nothing but being AFK. That's basically what they banned me for. I understand that. I don't see how that is harming anybody and causes is a result of a ban because it's basically me just having my accounts AFK in PvP. I don't see how that's affecting anybody. Not to say like I was farming them for kills or other players was farming them for kills. They literally were just AFK in PvP. So they banned me specifically because I had accounts that were in the TDM that was doing nothing. So basically that is the conclusion they came up with, guys. The reason why they banned me initially, right? And I don't understand how this is unfair PvP advantages. I guess the unfair aspect is the fact that other players couldn't join the room. I don't see how that's unfair, but I mean, there are multiple different rooms that you could join. If one room is full and you join PvP, it will just send you to another room. So I guess they probably just wanted that it will be open so that any players could join in. Personally, I think that's annoying. I don't know if that's how they value their PvP system, that any player should be able to just jump in and fight another player. I think that's dumb. Sometimes you might just want to fight any random player that joins the game. Sometimes you might just want to fight your friends alone. And I think it should have an option where you could choose to do open PvP, or if you want to do private PvP with just a selective group of people. I see nothing wrong with that. But again, as you guys could fully see here from SDS, is that the ban is simply because I had my accounts basically being AFK in the TDM. Now, I sent them an email again explaining that the reason why I had them AFK, right? I sent them this in the first email and I reiterated it again after they sent me this dumb message, because I explained to them, I sent them the link, right? The YouTube link, which I'm sure they probably didn't watch because we all know the devs probably don't have time in their day to sit down to watch that 80-minute video. But anywho's, I explained to them the reason why I did this was specifically because I didn't want certain players joining the game. I wanted to have a friendly 2v2 between me and my friends. And other than dueling, which is 1v1, there's not like a specific mechanic in the game where you can choose to only fight 2 players and 2 players. Unless we guild battle where I take the players that I want on my team in my guild, and the opposite team will basically just have a separate guild with the players that they want, and we basically do a guild battle. But again, the fault in that is that you don't get any KDR kill that rates basically when you do guild battles. It's literally just for fun, right? So that's why I said that I basically just filled the room to basically avoid players joining in the match to annoy us. And I got a second email based on that full explanation that I gave them, which was basically this email here, right? Which is, while we always strive to provide the best possible support to our players, unfortunately, we are unable to remove bans from the accounts that have violated our policies. We have reviewed the account in question and have confirmed a violation in our policies. As such, the 7-day ban will not be removed from your account. Now, to me, I got annoyed at this simply because I wasn't even asking really for you guys to remove the ban. I was more so trying to find out, are you guys going to implement an option where we could choose to do 2v2 or 3v3 with specific players? That's what I was really trying to find out. Because I understand having multiple accounts on, I don't know what the terms of service specific details are, but I can understand everybody have their own rules for their games that must be followed. I totally understand that. So, I understand the 7-day ban was specifically because the so-called unfair PvP disadvantages and using multiple accounts at once. I totally understand that, right? I don't know how it affects anybody, but they probably know how it will affect their game, right? So I'm not even questioning that. The second email that I sent them was specifically to ask, are you guys even going to look into the private PvP rooms or coded PvP rooms where we could input codes to join a specific room that a player create, something like that, you know? And the response I got was, take your 7-day ban, we're not removing it, and that is all. they totally ignored the question I asked them about are you guys gonna look into doing private PvP? So that basically you guys answered. You guys, I asked them specifically, we've been asking for this for months, right? I got banned because I created a solution that violated their terms and service, and I asked them specifically in support, are they gonna look into fixing the issue? And the response was, just take your ban, and that was it. We're not removing the ban, take your ban, and full stop. So I guess that in itself is an answer that they're not gonna look into it, guys. So basically, if random players join in the zone to annoy us, we basically just have to deal with them. You know, take measures into your own hands, use with tier 7 pets, and level 4 is gonna be a full tier 7 zone now, because apparently that's the only way we could deal with these players now. We have to use our damage T7 pets to kill them, to run them from the zones, and that is all. Or if we decide to create accounts to join in the zone, we're gonna get banned. So that option out of the way. So we all know now, everybody needs to get a tier 7 pet now, because that's the end result. You know, anytime a player joins the zone to annoy us now, it's just tier 7 in the tail. Simple as that, guys. So that's all I wanted to show you guys in this video. Your boy Bond is out.